All right, guys, last part of your When I'm 30 project. All right, so we go to e-learning as always, and this time you'll scroll all the way down. Holy cow, we got a lot of stuff that we went through. Down to day 21, that's where you found this video. You're in there, great, you're watching the video now. Then you come back out, you go to day 18 again. Day 18, that's where you find your spreadsheet. That's where you're always going to get it from. You're going to click on the spreadsheet. Great. You're going to go again to, of course, you're just going to say My Document right there. Once you click on My Document, you're going to get your document that gets pulled up here. Of course, you know all the things we've gone through. We've figured out your family, your career training, what do you want to do for college, what that's going to look like debt-wise, what kind of car you're going to have, what kind of house you're going to have, the necessities, insurance, daycare, groceries, clothes. Yes, clothes are a necessity. You have to wear clothes. Then you have luxury such as cell phones, cable or Netflix, going out to eat, things of that nature. And when you all is said and done here, you're going to get what's called your net income. So the total expense that you have. So this is what you need to have to cover all of that stuff. And you say to yourself, great, so I need to make $104,541 to live the lifestyle that Fairbanks wants to live. But wait, there's more to it than that. All right, and I want to just break it down a little bit because that's the amount you need to have. If I made $104,000, that's what my contract said, then I wouldn't make enough because there's taxes. All right. And so, and I know if your parents are looking over your shoulder, seeing how things are going and whatnot, if you're an accountant, I know this isn't perfectly sound accounting skills here. We're just trying to get a picture of things. All right. And so some things that we have to pay are state income taxes and federal income taxes and Social Security and things along those lines. And so what I want you to do first off is I want you to open up a new tab, and I want you to do Minnesota Ultimate, Minnesota income tax rates. All right. And once you pull that up, we can go to, I think this one that I want to go to. And we're going to go down here and look at income tax rates for 2020. All right. And there's a couple different options, as you can see on here. Okay. So we have married joint, we have married separate, we have head of household, and we have single. The two that I want you to look at are married joint. And then the other one is single. All right. If you are somebody who is married, you are going to look at this little section here, all right? If you are somebody who is single, not married, you're going to look at this section here. You take a look at my net that I need here, and that's $104,000. So I look, and I go on to $104,000. Where does that fall in? What range does that fall into? This one right here, between $39,000 and $156,000. All right. And so the rate is 6.8%. So I will go into here and I will do 6.8. Great. That means I'm going to pay about $7,000 in state income tax every year. If you're somebody who is single, again, you'll go down here, find the range of the amount of money that you're making. Okay, great. But there's also federal income tax. And so I'm going to open up another Google here. I'll do federal income tax rate. Okay, and I think I can just click on here. And I'll scroll down. And I can take a look here. Okay, again, that's 2019. That's just fine. That's what we're going to look at. Okay, so a single or married. These are two that I want you to look at if you're single or if you're married. Okay, again, I go back to here and I look and I see, okay, about $104,000. Okay, and I'm married. And so that's going to fall right in here. 78,000 and 168,000. That's 22%. All right. So I put in 22%. You'll notice there's another one that's already filled in here. That's the FICA. That's your Social Security. That is some other miscellaneous taxes that you have going in, all right, or coming out, I should say, all right. And so we want to add that in there as well. And when we get all said and done, in order to live the lifestyle that I want to live, I need a job that pays $142,646. Okay. Now, here's the deal. I understand there's a lot of variables and there's a lot of differential things that have to that happen and make this not necessarily that, but that's when we start looking at, and that's kind of the big picture that I wanted to show you guys. And so this is what lifestyle or what amount of money that you would need to make to live your lifestyle, right? And so start thinking about that. If you want to, if that's the lifestyle you want to live, great. The point here is start working toward that. Now, here's what I'll say: making $142,000 a year, and I will say as well, my wife and I both work, so we together make that. So divide that into making $72,000 a year is not an easy task. Okay, if you try to just slide by and get through as quick as possible with the minimum amount of work, this is going to be a really tough number for you to get to. Okay, and so that's what we're trying to get you to look at: is think about your future, know where you want to be, know it's going to take a lot more than you probably think. There are going to be some trade-offs you have to do. There's going to be some choices you have to make. Now is the time to start making them. All right, guys, once you're all done with this, up in the top right-hand corner, you're not going to see share. You should be able to submit this puppy, all right? So submit it for me now that you've finished this whole thing, all right? And you're set to go. All right, guys, have a great day. We'll see you later.